Thank you, Nadine, for that kind introduction. And thank you for inviting me to join you in this timely and important discussion of sustainability priorities. And a special thank you to Mayor Garcetti and President Foll to help make this virtual event possible. I've had the opportunity to work with the LA Business Council for more than 20 years now. First as a member of the Los Angeles City Council, then as a state senator, as California's Secretary of State, and now as a United States Senator. And this Sustainability Summit is now in its 15th year of jumpstarting both conversations and policymaking on environmental issues. In California, we know that climate action can't wait. From coastal erosion to increasingly frequent and severe droughts and wildfires, we are experiencing the climate crisis right now. And I continue to be deeply involved in the fight for a sustainable future as a member of the Senate Committee on Environment and Public Works. And I'm so proud that California has led the nation in acting against climate change. We've fought for our right to set ambitious vehicle emission standards while also working with automakers on a voluntary framework that is both good for industry and good for the environment. And I'm so pleased by President Biden's reaffirmation of California's authority to set greenhouse gas and zero-emission vehicle standards. And I continue to urge the President to follow California's leadership by taking action on ambitious national standards for clean cars and setting a date by which all new cars sold must be zero emission. California's track record of climate innovation in the private sector and bold goals set through public policy is a tremendous point of pride. It's our job to continue that legacy by following the science and aiming even higher. Our future depends on it. That's why I'm proud to support President Biden's goal of transitioning to 100% carbon-free electricity by 2035. Along with partners in the Senate, I've introduced a resolution that outlines a plan for electrifying America's future. We call for a widespread modernization of the power grid, allowing our nation to run more efficiently and wean ourselves off of fossil fuels. We need to support electrification of private industry, especially in sectors with the highest emissions, such as construction and transportation. By strengthening the resiliency of our electrical grid, we'll enable more businesses to swiftly transition to clean energy. And we know that in California, grid resiliency also means fire safety. And I've worked with Senator Cornyn to introduce a bipartisan bill, the Power On Act, which would provide federal funding to power providers who need to harden their facilities against extreme weather events. Unfortunately, climate change is continuing to increase the frequency and severity of heat waves, droughts, wildfires, and other severe storms. Addressing the causes and effects of the climate crisis will require investment in stronger, greener infrastructure at every level, from public transportation to office buildings and much, much more. Another reason I'm proud to support President Biden's American Jobs Plan is that it will create millions of good-paying jobs as we fight dangerous emissions and address climate vulnerabilities. At the same time, the bill will uplift the communities of color, immigrants, and Native Americans who live on the front lines of the climate crisis and who have too often been left out of critical investments and economic recovery. Again, California has long been a leader in solving the climate crisis and advancing climate justice. Now, with a Biden-Harris administration and a majority in Congress that understands the existential threat of climate change, we must seize this opportunity to act boldly. Let's listen to scientists, partner with the business community, and set the ambitious goals we need to meet. Thank you for your innovative work and your dedication to protecting our environment and strengthening our economy.